Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to have a quick look at just some adding and subtracting algebraic fractions. First one there, really simple, but just a quick reminder of how we add fractions together, so then we can, use the same technique to kind of add some algebraic ones together as well. So when it comes to adding and subtracting any fractions, what do we need to do? We need a common denominator. And so for the first one, you've got 6 and 5. What we need to find is a common multiple between them. And so 30 will probably be the common multiple there, because all we can do is just multiply 6 and 5 together. So first one we're going to change to something over 30, and the second one to something over 30 as well. So the first fraction, the denominator was 6, I've multiplied it by 5. So what I need to do is times the top by 5 as well. So 1 times 5 is just 5. Then have a look at the second fraction. The denominator used to be 5, it's now 30. So we've multiplied that by 6, and so I need to do the same to the top. So 2 lots of 6 there is 12. And now we can bring these together as one fraction because the denominators are the same. And so we'll have 30 on the bottom, and what we're doing is 5, and we're trying to add 12 to it. And so altogether, we can say that's 17 30ths. So now, hopefully we can use the same method for these ones over here. We've got two different denominators again, x and y. And so to find a common denominator there, we can just multiply the x and y together. So I'm going to change it to something over xy plus something over xy. So again, the first fraction, the denominator used to be x. I've now got xy. So I've multiplied that by y. So I must do the same to the top. So that's going to be 4y. And then for the next one, it used to be just y in the denominator. We've now got xy. So I've times it by x. I do the same to the top. So 3x. And then we can bring it together again. So that's 4y plus 3x all over xy. And I can't simplify that down anymore. And now, using that same technique, let's try and add these together as well. So to find a common denominator here, what we can do is just multiply the two denominators. So that'll be x and then x plus 2, and then x and x plus 2. There we go. So for the first fraction, we've changed the denominator by multiplying it by x plus 2. And so we must do the same to the top as well. So that's 2 and then x plus 2. And then for the second one, we've changed the denominator by multiplying by an x there. And so we need to do the same to the top. So that's 4x. Next thing, bring it together because the denominators are the same, but I'm not going to expand the top just yet. So I'm going to leave it like this, over x and then x plus 2, something like this. So I haven't expanded the top. Now I'm going to expand the top. So that will leave me with, that's 2x plus 4 and then plus 4x all over. And the bottom, we'll just keep it the same. We don't need to expand that out. And then 2x plus 4x there is going to give us 6x in total. So I'm just going to write it up here. We go 6x plus 4. And the denominator stays exactly the same. So x and then x plus 2. And that's that one there. Now the last one, we'll do the same thing to begin with. So common denominator is going to be x minus 2 and x plus 1. So let's write that in here. We go x minus 2 and x plus 1. And then same over here, x minus 2 and x plus 1. So for the first fraction, it's now got an x plus 1 in its denominator. So you must times the top by that as well. So 3 lots of x plus 1. And then for the second fraction, we had just x plus 1 in the denominator, but we've now got an x minus 2. So I need to multiply the top by x minus 2. Now let's squash it together, make it one big fraction. So we'll have 3x plus 1 minus 4 lots of x minus 2 all over x minus 2 and x plus 1. And then we'll go and expand the top out. So 3 times x, that's 3x. 3 times 1, that's plus 3. Minus 4 times x, that's minus 4x. And then minus 4 times minus 2, positive 8. So be careful with that. And the bottoms, let's just keep it exactly the same. So x minus 2 and x plus 1. So like that. collect together some terms in the top. So we've got 3x minus 4x. That's just minus x overall. 3 plus 8, we've got 11. And then the bottom, we'll just keep it exactly the same. And so there we go. There's 4 of them there. Nice and simple. And then hopefully in the next video, we look at a few where maybe you've got to do some factorizing in the bottom first before you add or subtract the fractions. So hope to see you there.